Hey, Living Waters. It is Director of Ministry Katie Weber, and I am here today with all things annual meeting. The annual report is done. I'm sorry that we're getting these lines on my face. It is a beautiful, bright, sunny day. But the annual report is done. I have a new patch of gray hair right here that we're going to name it annual report. But it's completed. It is below in the e-blast. It's linked below in the e-blast. It is out on the church website. And then if you are out and about at all this weekend before Sunday morning when we have the annual meeting, you are more than welcome to pick one of these up. I do have about 10 copies of them stashed in the little library out front. So pick one up if you are a person who likes to have, the piece of paper in front of you. You can also pick them up on Sunday morning here before worship and right before the annual meeting. The annual meeting, I think it is going to kick off around 10:45. So if you're Zooming in, I think you definitely would want to be prepared to be on about 10:45 a.m. If we don't actually kick off, I don't think that's the word. If we don't call to order the annual meeting until closer to 11, at least you won't have missed anything then. So just be prepared to Zoom in at about 10:45 a.m. And I should say Zoom in or call in, because there is a third way for you to participate in the annual meeting. You can call in. The phone number is below in the e-blast, and it is also out on the church website. You will need for that the phone number, the meeting ID, and the passcode for the meeting. So those numbers are all below and out on the website. So, but if you're driving, traveling something on Sunday morning and you aren't able to be in person or have the cellular data or ability to be on a Zoom call, do feel free to call in. It should work out really well. You won't be able to see what's being presented, but you will be able to hear. So, and Pastor Ivy did put together a beautiful video slideshow of the year in review, and that will be available to view on YouTube and on the website. So I don't know when that will go up, though probably not until after the meeting. So you can call in, you can Zoom in. If you are planning on Zooming in, so you are going to be virtual at our annual meeting, a couple little things you need to know. First of all, you're going to want to have a piece of paper with a yes or a no for voting, yes, no. We will be taking attendance at this meeting, so if you are, if your device name is something like Mom's iPhone, I'm probably not going to be able to figure out who's who. I mean, if I can see your face, I'll be able to figure out who you are, but if your face isn't visible and your device comes up Mom's iPhone, I won't be able to count you. So if you can possibly change your name so that it reflects what your actual name is, that would be super helpful. I know the directions are on, if you go out to Zoom, zoom.com, the directions are there for how to do that. Otherwise, I think it's pretty simple. So something you may want to play around with a little bit before the meeting. And then for that, if you do have a digital copy of the annual report available, it would probably be helpful. So if you are coming in person, a couple things you will need is really just yourself and a face mask. We will be masking in the sanctuary, physically distancing, socially distancing, all of those things. Childcare is available, so if you have a young one, please do feel free to use that option. Between worship and the annual meeting, I think we will take a little time for a bathroom break, get some water, whatever you may need, and give parents the opportunity to get their kids situated down the hall. Of course, they're welcome to play in the grace space as well, but we recognize that asking children to sit quietly and play quietly for that long can be kind of a struggle, so we wanted to have the option of childcare down the hall for folks. I think, oh, nope, that's not all I have. I have one more thing. At this particular meeting, we will be electing council members. We have 2 council members who are rotating off this year, and I know we are still looking for maybe 1 or 2 more folks to join council. So if you are feeling called to be a part of the church council, please do let Pastor Ivy or Vicki Fain is part of the nominating team, so you could let Pastor Ivy or Vicki Fain know. If you have questions, you can reach out to me and I can point you in the right direction. But just know that if you are feeling called and you want to be a part of the church council, this is a good time, and it's an option for you. One more thing, and then I promise I'll be done. So to be a voting member of the congregation, you have to be a member and you have to be confirmed. So the 4 young men who were just confirmed this past October, they are voting members of the congregation. So they can be present either via Zoom or in person, and they are voting members. You don't have to be 18 to make a vote, to have your voice heard, to be part of this congregation. So if you are a confirmed member, you are a voting member. So just wanted to clarify that. We do hope to see so many of you either on camera or in person on Sunday. Again, 10:45-ish. If the meeting isn't called to order until closer to 11, at least you're there. So that is all I have for you. I hope to see you guys on Sunday. Take care, be well, and God bless.